Like it just would be like simple. Like who wants to watch it? You know?
I
don't know.
Well,
Here,
let's do this. So if people would like to see possibly a Bulldog TV vlog start,
vlogs.
comment. Put a
Yes,
comment, say I want to see that, or like you
I'm gonna
wouldn't
comment
get
on
it.
it like 5 times.
I'm gonna be like, yes, right now.
Subscribe
I
to
wanna
this
see
channel
Raina
if you
vlog.
haven't already. Like, turn on notifications, all that
Hit the
good stuff.
notification
Yeah,
bell.
hit the notification bell and give me a high five.
Yeah, and please don't dislike, because we can't see who you are, but we can.
Do you think
see
this
that
is
you
how they
dislike
act?
us.
Like whenever someone like dislikes the video, they're like, "If you dislike this video,
Did
will
they
go
turned
I
off
will
dislikes?
find
Did you
your
know that?
Well, you can
They do
still
that.
dislike, but you can't see it.
Yeah, right.
You can't see the
only
number,
the
yeah.
Creator.
Only the creator knows it.
Yeah.
The world's gone soft.
Yep.
Literally.
Good morning, good evening, and good night, Bulldogs, whichever time you're watching this. I'm Isaiah Ortiz,
And I'm Michelle Batram.
and you're watching
The
The Bulldog
Bulldog
Experience. All right, so back with another podcast. Today's topic is basically just movies in general.
Yeah, kind of more
Um,
laid back day.
Upcoming movies, yes. I'm very tired today.
Yeah.
Kept snoozing my alarm.
Snoozing.
I know.
Today we are joined by Raina.
Raina,
Yes.
I know.
Hello, guys.
And,
I'm kind of nervous.
what do
I'm
you do?
excited.
What do you
I
do?
go to school.
Whoa.
Mhm. Yeah, I go here.
That's actually really good.
What?
You've done the bare minimum. That's really good in the U.S. But
Yeah. I
um,
mean, I'm doing more than others.
but Raina, you're in student government and Bulldog
Yes,
TV,
Yes.
Mhm.
yes.
and
A little behind the
also
scenes
play
moment.
Quite a few sports too.
Yeah, I play
mhm.
basketball
Yes.
and volleyball.
Volleyball. Mm-hmm.
Athletic girl.
How's basketball? No,
It was good. It was pretty fun.
I knew you were like good in volleyball, but I never really saw, or like I never really got to see you in basketball too much.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Were you like one of the top players or no?
I mean,
No,
I was super
no.
varsity. No, it's okay.
What?
Rude. That's kind of. Or no.
Yeah, I don't think you should
Top
ask
players
that
or no?
question.
What? Top
well,
player?
No, seniors obviously get more playing time.
Well, yeah, but so what are like some upcoming movies that you guys heard about?
I want to talk about the Batman movie.
You wanna
Even though
talk
we
about the
talked
Batman
this
movie?
earlier?
Well, I mean, that one is still fairly new. Or, I mean, it's
Yeah.
literally just came out. But,
Yeah.
like, when you went to go see it, what'd you think?
It was long. First of all, it was super long.
It was like 3 hours.
literally, but it was worth my time.
I'm honestly surprised that, like, I didn't have to use the restroom. Like, even after that. And I went to Springs. I went to the IMAX.
Oh my god.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, I had to use the restroom after, like right after. I was like, oh my god.
I used the restroom when I
Yeah.
got home.
Oh
Like,
my
I
gosh.
don't know. I don't understand. I literally even had food, like, an hour prior to that. And I had Five Guys for the first time.
Oh,
That was
Five Guys
actually-
is so
How was it?
bomb.
It was good, but, like,
Very
$82.
expensive, yeah. Very
$82
$82?
For
Are you
how
for
many
all of
people?
us.
How many
For
did you go
3.
with?
So, 3 people had, burgers
Yeah.
and fries, and plus my little sister, who's like 5, so she had like a hot dog and some fries,
That is outrageous.
and
For
plus
4
drinks.
people.
So
No, that is so bad. Why not? You could literally go to a fancy restaurant and eat for the same.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah.
That's way too
but it's
expensive.
better than In-N-Out, that's for sure.
Is it? Yeah, the
but
first
is
time.
it worth it? No.
No, it's definitely not worth the money.
Yeah, the first time
Maybe
I had
once
In-N-Out,
in a while.
it wasn't that good. Yeah, once in a while it's
In-N-Out?
good. Yeah, their fries were.
Oh, their fries taste like cardboard. Like,
I don't
Yeah.
like In-N-Out's fries. Their burgers were pretty good though.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
burger was good, but it's. I mean, I feel like it's a little overrated.
yeah,
Oh, I think so too. Have you ever had Shake Shack though?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, see, that's the
Nice.
east.
Yes.
That's essentially the East Coast In-N-Out. It's
That-
far better than In-N-Out.
It was so good. That was like the best burger I've ever had.
Yeah, Shake Shack's good. Do you know there's 2 in Denver now?
Really?
Yeah,
No,
there's
I just-
one kind of downtown, kind of in the Arts District area, and then there's one further south. I think closer to, oh, what am I trying to say? Kind of like Park Meadows area.
Oh.
There's one
Oh.
further south. Yeah.
I'll have
Yep.
to make a trip up there. I just went when I went to Burbank.
Dang, I'm more
Oh,
of
so
a-
there is a Shake Shack on the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Okay,
Yep.
because they started on the east and then moved west, and then In-N-Out started west and moved east.
Oh, makes
And then
sense.
Whataburger came from the south and came up.
I've never had that.
I haven't either.
Whataburger.
Mm-hmm.
Whataburger.
Yeah, people from Texas say Whataburger.
Water.
But like people not from Texas, they like say Whataburger. That should be a sound effect.
Whataburger.
Just that.
Even with that, yeah. I could pull it out and put it in the board.
I'm more of a chicken
After, no.
person.
Chicken person?
Yeah,
Chicken
more
tenders?
chicken tenders.
Do you like Cane's then?
Yeah, I like Cane's. I don't like KFC.
I don't either.
Yeah.
It's not that good. And it
KFC's
used to be like so
pretty.
cheap. Like they had a $5 bag or whatever, and now it's like
Remember
$9.
The KFC A&W
Yes.
on the south side.
Yeah.
Dang.
A&W had good root beer floats.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they did. And they
I would
had
go
like a
there.
good
KFC on the
cookie
south
dough
side
ice cream
always
thing.
disgusted me. It's on the inside,
What?
like on
Like the
inside
actual
of
restaurant,
yeah.
Like when you
Yeah.
go in there.
Oh yeah,
It's
that
not.
was so
It was not
dirty.
clean. It was. Ugh.
Carl's Jr.
Is it still open? Isn't it open still?
Carl's
over there?
Jr.'s
I think.
terrible on the north
It's
side.
still open. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still open.
What, the KFC on the north side?
I know the south side.
South side, yeah.
Oh, it's still open?
I think,
I
yeah.
Yeah,
closed
I
it.
literally just went like a few weeks ago.
Dang.
Oh.
The one on the north side moved
Oh yeah, because it used to be down like
on that
get
frontage
off on
road
the
off of
exit.
29th,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's on Elizabeth now.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice
Because
though.
it had
Over there.
roaches. It
Probably still
did.
does.
It was infested, I bet.
We're just exposing
I know.
restaurants. And honestly, I'm down for it.
Yeah, I know.
Let's talk about Carl's Jr. and how greasy that place is.
Yo,
place is
no.
disgusting.
Their
One time-
drinks are literally greasy.
Yeah. And one time we went there and my friend got chicken tenders and they were like, I mean, I guess it's good that it was real chicken, but
Yeah.
it was pink on the inside, like completely
Oh my
raw.
God.
And she was like, I don't want to go back in the line. I don't want to tell them. So I literally, I pulled a Karen, I'll admit it. And I like shoved it in
Dude,
their
I don't blame
faces.
you.
And
Oh
I was
my
like, this
God.
is raw.
Yeah.
This
Literally
is bloody raw.
Yeah, bloody raw.
Popeyes
She was
can
like, well,
never-
you can get in line and reorder it. And I was like, no,
No, you
remake
need to
it.
Fix it right now.
Yeah. Like they were so rude.
I don't know
And-
how, but like raw meat always ends up on this podcast in one way or another.
You know
Like
what,
ever since
though?
the Casby episode, it has always been on every episode.
But it's a relevant topic. Cook your food if you don't want me to talk about raw food.
Especially if it's fast food, you're
Yeah. It should
It
disgusting.
should not be
Yeah.
raw. Like
That should not be raw.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
You'd get
Like-
no excuse for that. I can understand if it's people like restaurants that actually cook it, etc.
Yeah, and they
But-
ask you, do you want a
Prepare
little
it.
pink? You could be like, oh, this is actually a little too pink for me. You know, like that's normal. But like at a fast food place,
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
still
all
never
the way,
forget the
please.
Casby, man. I'll still never forget that restaurant and how literally we got it. It was raw, and then we were like, "It's raw," and they gave it back to us and it was burnt.
burned.
Yeah.
Completely burned. Completely.
I just thought it was so funny, but
What about Culver's?
Culver's is
Culver's
good.
That
is
opens soon.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that.
Yeah,
It
Culver's is
opens
good.
soon. I thought it was already open.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
April 4th, they said. It was supposed to
Yeah.
open the end of 2021, and now it's not until April 4th.
Dang. Yeah, I'm excited for that. How about Freddy's? Do you guys like Freddy's?
Oh, I love Freddy's.
I have
What is
never had
Freddy's?
Freddy's.
Really? It's my favorite place, I
They
think.
have some really good fries.
Yeah, their
and
fries are really
burgers,
good.
like, they're
the
really
fry sauce
This
is
just
good.
turned
And-
into a restaurant episode.
I know.
I like
actually.
it though. I mean, restaurant
Yeah.
reviews.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, remember the Jack in the Box scandal?
What?
What was that?
I don't
What?
remember
You
that.
didn't see it? It
Mm-mm.
was like all over. It was like a worker shot somebody.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
What?
Yeah, they were working.
I heard there was a no.
Like
that's not-
here?
never mind.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
one,
On
like,
Highway
right across
50, yeah.
Highway 50.
Oh wait, yeah, I did hear that. I
Mhm.
did hear that.
I heard about that as well. I don't even know what the whole situation was. Like what?
I think it was a couple
Just
that
some-
were like fighting or whatever,
Yeah,
and the
then, like,
guy,
one of the
workers to protect the girl, just popped the guy.
I don't know what to say about that. I don't know.
No
like,
one was killed though, but he did shoot him. At least I didn't hear that anyone was killed. He was shot, but I never heard
awful.
that it turned into a murder
Been, like, so
case.
many like killings, deaths lately.
Let me
It's, like,
tell you
barely
the
the
story.
start of the
Let me
year.
tell you the story.
Mm-hmm.
So on the south side, me and my sister were driving to go get my dog's vaccinations, right? The free ones. But, you know, the lines are always long, you know, and we saw how the line literally was like, I don't even know how many cars were there. There were like 200, probably more than that.
Mm-hmm.
But we were driving back, and there was this guy who we were at like a red light. But my sister noticed, like in the side, that he like was looking at her like while he was driving, and he was in a van, which made it so much worse.
That's
Oh my
creepy.
gosh.
But get this, right? We stop at that red light, and it's just the car, like our car and the van. And she's like, "Hey, Isaiah, do you see this guy like looking at me?" And dude, he was like, I look over, and he's like this.
Oh my god.
No, that's
I know.
That's creepy.
And then literally, he sees like our dog in the back, right? And there's a car seat in between us. And, you know, it's so hard to put in and remove, so we just left it there.
Mm-hmm.
And my dog was on the other side, and I was on the other side. And literally, he looks in the back. He just sees the dog because the window's, like, kind of rolled down, and my dog's just, like, peeking her head out. And he sees that, and then he looks even more, and he sees me, and I'm just staring at him.
Ew, that's
Because
creepy.
I was like, dude, what the hell are you even
You're
doing?
not gonna
Like, I was
scare
like,
me. I'm gonna scare you.
Yeah.
but like, I was just like staring, just like in his soul, because that's
No.
literally what he was doing, and he just like looked away. He was like,
No, something like that happened to me the other day. I was with my friends after school and went to get Cold Stone, and we were like driving, and I was like driving pretty slow because I had my ice cream in my hand, and I was low-key trying to eat it at the same time while I was pulling out of like that parking lot. And then there was a guy riding his bike, and he was riding it pretty slow. He was like coming like from the way of like the movie theater, and he was like coming towards me, and like I thought he was gonna slow down, but he like sped up, like he like was like this, like pedaling even faster. So I screamed and like I stepped on my gas. It was like the scariest thing ever.
Ew.
Because
Creepy.
like something like that happened to my god sister. She was driving, and there was a person walking across the street, and like so she stopped obviously, and they jumped on her car and were like
What?
trying to open her door,
Uh-uh.
and it was in like the middle of the night.
what? Ew. In the
That's
middle
so
of the
scary.
night?
Yeah.
Like, what time?
It was like probably like 10, and it was like when it was like, well, it's obviously cold outside. It was like a couple weeks ago.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly,
So she ran him over. No, just kidding. No, he was on, and like she
Be
was
like
like
this?
freaking out because he was like trying to.
What do you
open
even
the
do in
door.
that situation?
Yeah, like he was on the car, and then she just like went and like he rolled off of it.
I mean, that's like the only thing you can do, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let somebody like get in my car.
Yeah.
Some GTA like stuff.
have you ever heard of the City Park legend?
No.
Mm-mm.
Like our city park?
Yeah.
I haven't heard of a legend.
Legend.
The Pig Man.
You're
Huh?
joking.
Serious, that's
You're
a real one.
joking. I
That's
don't
a
think
real
you
one.
call
I
it a
don't think
legend.
so.
That's a conspiracy.
No,
Yeah.
it's like a legend of Pueblo.
Oh, I have one for after, but go ahead.
Okay.
Proceed.
So, me and my mom, we went to go play tennis over there, and I was just practicing with her, and she was like telling me about the whole thing, like about the pig man in the city park, and how that was like an urban legend back then when she was in high school. And she would get like a weird feeling like maybe there was someone in the bushes, someone stalking, you know, girls like that, and just stuff like that. But like, if I actually searched it up, right? I've
Mhm.
showed you this before, I think. Maybe
Really?
I've sent it to you.
Okay.
But there's like a whole article about Pueblo has this thing. I don't know what it's called, but it's like they reenact just like things in Pueblo. I don't know, but it's like I don't know. They like have the pigmen in there, and he was like some kind of like axe murderer or something like that. But I don't think it's actually real, and I think they just made it up to creep people
to
out.
scare people.
Right.
Yeah,
Scare
but
little kids.
as we were leaving the city park, I heard like a large and like a really loud squeal.
Oh,
Maybe there's
It
an
wasn't like
actual
a
pig
girl,
there.
like it literally sounded like a pig.
Oh,
Like
okay,
it
so-
sounded like a pig.
so legend confirmed.
You
Just
know
kidding.
that cemetery like right next to it, like
To
There's
City
like a s-
Park? There's no
yeah.
cemetery by
Oh,
City
No, by
Park.
City
Yeah.
Park. There's one by
Oh, it's not. It's like right before it. It's like before City Park.
There's
No.
like there's two on Northern.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Northern. I know
Mhm.
that.
City Park's on Thatcher.
Yeah, but anyways, we had to go there for our freshman initiation, like my freshman year.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah. they
To,
made
wait,
us-
to the cemetery?
Yeah, like, cause the girls we were with, they like took us to the cemetery, and they're like, you have like 10 seconds to hide.
No.
What?
So scary.
What is this
That's-
initiation?
And then
That's
we
also
had
like kind of
to-
disrespectful to like.
I know. And then we had
Uh.
to. They took us to the.
Do we even keep talking
to the
about
zoo,
this?
To the zoo, and we had to like make animal noises to get back in the car.
What? What was this for?
What was this?
Volleyball. Not to expose anybody, because I mean I did it willingly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you know that other conspiracy, that other legend. It's like the one in the county. There was like a house in the county.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've
on
heard about that one, yeah.
Courtner Road or something like
Yeah.
that.
I
And,
think.
like,
Didn't Dom go there? Like when we did the ghost hunt last year, wasn't he talking about that? That like that was the weirdest thing he's ever done is like he was there.
I think so.
My auntie
Yeah.
has a
Yeah.
story about that. She like actually went there.
You said it was in the
on that
county?
road.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Courtner Road or something like
Yeah.
that. And I guess it used to be like a house. Somebody said it was a plantation. I don't know if that's true.
Plantation.
Uh,
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't think
And
here.
there's, like,
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
There were like there's a bunch of trees, and it's like closed off. Obviously, there's a big gate,
Hmm.
and she like went there just for fun, I guess, like to
Right.
see if it was real.
Mm-hmm.
And she was with her mom, my grandma, and like they were in the car, and it was like pretty like dark, but she could see like the trees moving, like something was moving in the trees.
Oh, scary.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
like, they got really scared.
My sister went there with her friends and teenage boys, they were going and they were like, yeah, we're gonna go in, it's not gonna be scary. And I guess they drove by and just like got really weird vibes. And my
Yeah.
sister was like, that's not really like them at all to act like that. But she said that she just felt gross like being there, and it just felt weird. And
I've
I
never
don't know,
been
stuff
there.
like that
Should
is
we
really
go
scary.
there?
I haven't either. I don't know if I want
I'm
to.
low-key scared, yeah.
No,
that's
I don't.
stuff, that's stuff that I don't welcome that.
No.
No, I'm good.
Mm.
See, like the ghost hunt we did here, like there's nothing bad at Centennial, you know. So
They're all friendly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're
yeah,
nice.
I mean, there you just have conversations with people, but I wholeheartedly
Oh my
believe there is
gosh.
some nasty stuff in this world
Oh yeah.
No.
that I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
mess with, and that'd be one of them. Yeah.
I watch Ghost Adventures too much. I couldn't like.
Okay,
when they
that show's
start
kind of funny
touching
though.
you. Yeah, like
Like
I
sometimes
remember,
they'll
like,
just be so dramatic. They're like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, it's touching
yeah,
me!"
like a couple seasons. Like I stopped watching it because they were like just overreacting,
yeah.
and poor Aaron had to go like all the time by himself. The like Zach would always make him go by himself. He's like, "Okay, Aaron, so you're gonna stay in the basement by yourself, and I'm gonna be upstairs with everybody,
Yeah.
even though this is my show."
Yeah,
Dude.
I don't know.
Yeah, I believe it, but I don't want to be a part of it.
Mhm. That's why going back to movies here.
Mhm.
I don't watch scary movies that are like I don't mind like clowns or like dolls are
Clowns.
fine, but
Annabelle.
when it comes to like demons and stuff like that, that's where I'm out.
No,
Like,
yeah.
that stuff.
People said they've
freaks me
experienced
out.
stuff like
gives
when they
me
watched the
nightmares.
Conjuring.
Yeah.
3. Like, but I don't.
I didn't
think
watch
that's-
that one.
Oh, there's Joey King.
Mm-hmm.
There was an interview with her, and she was saying that when she was on the set of The Conjuring, when she was really young, she had like this really weird health complication that was out of nowhere, and I think it was her blood pressure was really high or something, and she had to go to the hospital. And right after she was done filming, it just like disappeared.
Yeah.
And she said it was the weirdest thing because it started happening on set. And like, I don't know, that freaks me out a lot because The Conjuring is based off of a real story, and there's like a real house and everything.
Some intense things go on movie sets.
I know.
Like that person dying, they got shot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Who was
that's
that?
sad. I don't know who it was. But
That was, well, I don't think that was a movie. I think that was a TV show. What was
Wasn't
it?
it accidental?
Yeah, like they thought it was a prop
Yeah.
gun.
What's his name?
Really?
Yeah.
So it
Alec
wasn't even-
Baldwin, yeah.
Yeah.
And so they shot it like because that was a part of the scene.
What even happened
Oh
to him?
no, that's so
I've
bad. I
it's
never
still
heard that.
ongoing,
And
yeah.
it like was real.
Oh my gosh, that's really bad. No, I think you should probably test that ahead of time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Why
that
would
was
you bring a real
stupid.
gun to this?
Yeah.
Well, you'd be surprised. A lot of Hollywood movies, TV shows, whatever, they use real guns.
Well, yeah,
But
that
you
makes
have a
sense.
person on set that's called the armorer. Their sole purpose is to make sure something like that doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why the question with that whole incident is who do you blame? Do you blame Alec Baldwin or do you blame the armorer?
Yeah.
The armor.
Mm-hmm.
They have to like sign things, don't they?
Yeah, maybe.
Like waivers.
I mean,
I
it's a
would
big
think.
thing.
Yeah.
It's a big thing. There's
Yeah.
no way
Yeah.
that
That wasn't in their contract thingy.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's the armor's fault. That's
Yeah.
what I think. Just from
I mean,
hearing
that's
it,
that's your only job, man.
I know.
I know. You had one job, really.
What else do you do?
Yeah, nothing. You
Exactly.
just get to watch the movie for free. Just kidding.
You know what I really have been kind of like just looking at? We have a Ring doorbell, and when you have the app, you can see like other people's like footage and stuff like that, and they post it
like
on
the
there.
communities.
It's basically just like a community thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like if you want to?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
they,
thought
like,
you could look at anyone's doorbell at any
Oh,
time.
no.
They show. They're like, oh, this is happening in this neighborhood. Like,
Yeah.
you have to share it publicly, like if
Yeah,
you want.
like
Mhm.
post it and
Right.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's like Facebook.
They're like, oh, this person's going around the neighborhood.
Insta.
You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know Shark Tank,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the show?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
They passed on Ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. they
No one
really
invested in
lost.
it, and look where it is now.
Oh yeah. It's such a big thing. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just so smart to come up with.
My whole like neighborhood, like the houses around,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
they all have like Ring. I think there's like one or two that probably don't have it.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's kind of nice to have.
Yeah, just
It's
for,
really nice to have, like,
safety.
especially seeing what happens in my neighborhood when I live in El Camino.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like really, you know,
Jeez, yeah.
really need those things. But like, a lot of people, steal cars and stuff like
Packages
that.
off of your doorstep.
Or, like,
drive
they
over
go,
your
like,
lawn.
look.
Yeah.
They're like looking in cars, like
Mm-hmm.
But there was this one that really caught
Plotting.
my attention, and it was this video of this lady who got drugged, and I could tell for sure got drugged. And she was saying that maybe it was like her friends or something because they went out. And I think she's fine, but I mean, she was just kind of like wandering homes and like just asking them to help her. And she wandered away when she was asking for help from this one home with a Ring doorbell, right? And like you could tell that she was drugged because her eyes were like wide open, like really wide open. And she was like, I think I got drugged, like that. And I was like,
dang, that's crazy.
In your neighborhood?
no, not mine.
Oh, okay. I thought
Definitely
this
not
was-
mine.
Those
Okay.
like catch like a lot of like things. Like if you think about it, like how much criminal activity it catches. Like
I know.
I remember it was that one case like in like was it Springs or Denver where he killed his wife and his 2 kids and he put them in the oil.
What?
I think it was
Stuff.
Denver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so sad. And like you can just like they like show a bunch of footage like from his doorbell like cuz he has his own like Ring camera. So it shows like all that footage and like neighbors like footage.
That is so awful.
Like yeah, like seeing him like put these like 2 bags like in his truck and stuff. Yeah.
No, people are sick.
Oh.
That's
I have another story related to like drugging, kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
So drugs like are insane, like in the way they've evolved. There was this one drug though that's like, I forgot the name of it, but it's pretty much just used to, in a way, for you to like listen to other people or like be manipulated pretty much without even like, you know, caring.
Right.
So my mom was working, she gets an email about the drug, right? And it's like a spray kind of thing, like literally just spray it. And I'm manipulating you like right now. But she went to Walmart, and this was like 3 weeks after she had seen the email. And she was in the parking lot, and she got out of her car. There's this guy that comes up to her with like a huge backpack on. And he's like, hey, you know, I have all these like perfumes. They're all nice. Like, can you try one? Like, you know, I'll give you a free, you know, scent or like kind of smell. I'll spray it. And she was like,
Hell no.
get away from me. She's like started yelling and everything. Called the cops. And
good,
as
though.
she was doing that, the guy literally, like, she realized what was going on. She knew that it was that drug, you know? And I think, I'm trying to remember if she remembers seeing some lady with them, like, in the truck. Because there was a driver, and I think there was a lady, and he had hopped in the back of the truck, and they had just drove off. And
That's so scary.
it's kind of weird, like, if there was a lady there, I wonder if she's okay, but...
Yeah, or she's a part of this.
Yeah, or if she's a part of it.
scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. People scheme you like that. Like, they use, like, kids as bait. Like, I
Yes.
lost my mom, and then they have to, like,
That's so
they make you follow them. Like, I don't know. People are really creative with that, and it's scary
Yeah.
because you can't trust anyone. Like, if you see someone that needs help, it's, like, not smart to help them.
I don't even like being in parking lots when it's like dark outside.
Oh, no.
Mm,
no,
Because
no.
like people hide under like cars and stuff. And
Yep.
like, have you ever like heard of that? Like they hide under cars and like they have like a knife or something.
And then they,
And,
like...
Or, yeah,
they
and they'll bust your
stab
kneecaps or
ankle.
something.
Oh, dude, I've actually been scared of that recently. Like, I don't know why, but, like, whenever I'm in parking lots, I'm like... I
Look
just, like...
under.
Yeah.
No, I do, too. I always have to check from far away. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know.
Because, like, once they do that, you're done. You're, like, pretty much
Yeah,
disabled.
you're like you're not gonna walk.
I
You're not
know.
gonna run off.
Oof, that just, like, hurts.
Oh,
That hurts right now, bro.
I remember the night of Snowball. Me and my friends.
Let me... Wait,
we
hold
were
on.
in the Walmart parking lot. And
Maybe move closer.
oh, we were in the Walmart. Sorry, we were in the Walmart parking lot, and like there were like these guys, and like they're obviously way older. They're like in their 20s. They had face tattoos and stuff, and they like started like catcalling, and we're very underage. Like my one friend was like yelling at them. I was
And you
like,
could probably tell, like,
Yeah.
you guys are
Yeah.
underage.
Yeah.
yeah,
There's
literally.
no way.
And like we had like my cousin with me, and he's a guy, and like so like there's one of my friends was arguing with him. She's like, leave us alone, like we're underage, like you're gross. And like he like started like getting really aggressive, and I was like, okay, we need to leave. We need to get very far away because I don't know what they're like capable of.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know if I was like in the passenger seat, like when I told you the story about when I was with my sister and that guy was staring at her. I honestly, I want to get out so bad and just throw hands.
Yes, literally.
If I was in the passenger seat, like I would have totally done that. But like then I have to think about it. Like, what does this guy have? Like, does he have a gun? Does he
What
have
is
a
he
knife?
capable of?
Yeah.
I know, that's like such a scary thing. Like it's
I know.
terrifying, Ron.
That people just like easily like just have maybe a gun and you wouldn't even know it. And you want
Yeah.
to start a fight and
Exactly.
See, that's why you don't start the fight.
But I
There's-
want to throw hands.
There's a simple solution there. Don't start the fight.
Well, like if they were doing something.
What if they're following you?
Yeah, like what if they're like doing something and you're like.
Luckily, he didn't follow
"Get
us
that
home.
hell
We
Oh,
like
that's
went a
good.
different direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had to do that before. People like follow from suspiciously far away.
Sorry.
I know.
And I mean, sometimes they really aren't following you, but we always like turn on different roads just because like some people will just follow you home.
Yes. That's so scary.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Especially like being like a girl, you know, like that's so scary. Like
Yeah.
My
Because you're
heart
so
goes out to
easy.
y'all because
targets.
you guys are like such easy targets, or not easy targets, but I'm just saying
Yeah,
like you guys
you
are
know, like
like
vulnerable,
Mhm.
like especially-
easily, yeah, like they just spot you
Yeah.
and you're on their list, or
Yeah,
not
no,
on
like,
your list,
I
but like
Whoa.
they're
swear.
just
Yeah. No, I know.
I
Yeah.
swear, like if I'm at the grocery store and I see somebody and like I've ran into them a couple times.
they act
I'm
like it's a
like-
grocery store, like when they see women, like it's
Yeah.
disgusting.
No,
And it's
like-
just
Mhm.
like
You like run into them way too many times, and then I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, no, this isn't right. Like I feel like they're like following me, you know.
Mhm.
Like, oh, and then like I see them at the checkout, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah,
And I'm
that's-
by myself a lot. Like, it's scary. That's
Yeah, I don't have my license yet, but I'm not. When I get it, I'm not allowed to go anywhere by myself, which
Yeah.
sucks that I have to. It has to be that way.
that
but
really sucks.
After
You
that
should
thing,
just get pepper spray,
yeah, after
Yeah,
that thing,
because I know you
happened-
don't have it. That's what we were talking about earlier.
yeah,
After
yeah.
the thing happened at Centennial, my mom texted me, like she was like, "What happened?" And I told her, and then like the next day, cause Isaiah, you know this, I'm like run late, so I'm never on time. And I remember I was like really late, and my mom's like, "Well, like don't walk in by yourself. Like you need to walk in with somebody." And like luckily my friend was there. Like she like got there the same time, and like so I
That's
went to
just
her car.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
You know,
like out of school.
Out of school.
we should be feeling safe, people.
Yeah.
No,
I know that was really
But-
tragic.
what really?
Well, and I will say that like after that happened and everything like that,
Security was
the
Oh, yeah,
school's
how-
response was excellent.
yeah.
There was nothing we necessarily could have done to prevent it
Oh, yeah,
in
I'm
the
not-
first place because
I'm
we
not
never
saying
thought
that.
that was a thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like that could
Who
ever be a
thinks that
thing.
somebody's just gonna walk up in here?
Exactly.
But it like the response afterward was incredible. Like it was excellent.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they didn't respond, like good enough or anything like that. I'm
Yeah.
just saying that school is just a place where things can happen like that easily across
Yeah.
the country.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's
Mhm.
just, I have such a hatred for it,
I know. That
Mhm.
just
just.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know. I just wish it wasn't like that at
Yeah.
all.
But
where it
even
wouldn't
like
happen.
after that
at all.
situation happened, it was like a Friday, and I had practice for basketball in the morning, and there were like police cars, like there were like 3 I saw, so that was like really made me feel safe.
Yeah.
Mhm. Definitely. Yeah. I mean, they had like the increased police presence that came.
Yeah.
Mhm. And even throughout the week, like for that entire, because that was I think a Monday, right?
Yeah, I think
Um,
so. And I still see them sometimes too in the
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah, and all throughout the week, like when people are arriving, they're stationed everywhere. So
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's actually
Yes.
really like, I don't know. Whenever I'm like leaving this place at night, and like usually during basketball games,
Mm-hmm.
I get like weird
Really?
vibes for some reason.
For some reason, I don't, because like
'Cause there's a lot of
usually
people.
a lot of cars,
Yeah.
and everybody's like leaving at the same time, so I feel
But if there's
safer.
like, if it's like somewhat getting more empty and empty, like the
Yeah.
parking lot, I'm like,
Oh, I refuse
Mhm.
to go to gas stations at night.
Oh, yeah, no.
No.
Never, ever, ever do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
too many bad things can happen. I mean,
sketchy.
people can come up to you, or there are people that will
Yeah.
just get in your car, because a lot of people don't lock them when they're pumping gas.
Split.
So. Huh?
Split, the movie.
I've never seen that.
The guy like just hops in their car.
Really?
And then
I don't
like,
think I've seen that either.
Oh, the movie is just amazing. I mean, who's the
Dang.
director? He's
I
such
don't
a
know.
shoot. He directed Signs, I think it was.
That's
And
crazy.
his movies are just phenomenal. They're always good. They have a good ending, good plot twists and all that. But basically what he did is the guy, he's like a schizophrenic. He has like multiple personalities and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he like just hops in these girls' car, or like this girl's car, and she's like with her friends. And I think it was like their birthday or something, one of the girls, and their dad was there, and they took him out to go eat. And he wasn't in the car, and he had food in his hand, right? And she like looked in the mirror, right? And she saw the food like on the ground, and she heard like the trunk clothes, and this guy like gets in the car, and she like just looks over, and it's not their dad,
Oh,
and then
have
he
you ever
just
seen
sprays them.
The Orphan? It's about that. It's like they like take this orphan in, but she's like later in the movie they find out that she's like 30 years old, and she's like pretending to be a kid, and she murders like people.
Ew.
ew.
30 years old?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how do you even pull that off?
Yeah.
I know, like, well, I mean,
You could maybe.
yeah, like
but
dwarfism.
30 years old. Dwarfism.
Yes.
Is that what it was? Like, is that how she like was?
Well, I don't know. I can't like say exactly. I don't want to
like
give out the wrong
give a
information.
mistake. Yeah, or get a mistake. Okay, so
But yeah.
literally this was supposed to be about movies. I mean, it kind of
yeah.
is. Kind of
Yeah, I
isn't.
mean, a little bit. It
Getting
works into
back
it.
into there.
Yeah, but
Well, yeah, we'll just say like we're doing like
Chill
true
podcast.
crime,
mhm.
and now you're into your movies.
True
Yeah,
crime.
yeah,
Ooh.
that's what all that
Richard-
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Richard Ramirez.
Richard Ramirez.
Um,
Remember, like they like glamorized him, like when
People
he was going
who
to
do that.
prison. They like send him emails.
and they did that back then as well.
Did you
like
actually
that was
see him before he got his teeth fixed? He was scary looking, spooky looking.
spooky looking.
Yeah, his, like,
Well, I mean,
teeth
he
were
had
all
he had
sharp.
health problems,
Yeah.
and obviously his teeth were bad. I don't know why, but he actually had a lot of health problems, and his like face was sunken in, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it was though.
I just thought that was a strong cheekbone.
Oh, Lord.
I'm just
But the
kidding.
fact that people, they like back then, people were, you know,
Dude.
they liked him.
Yeah.
Like in court, they would
know.
show up. Like they showed that in the Netflix, the Night Stalker series or whatever. And shoot, the media was annoying. They tried, you know, giving information out in the news that wasn't supposed to be let out, and they even
Yes.
blackmailed
Like
the police
the-
officers
yeah, the
that were investigating
investigation.
it. So that was really messed up. Media is so messed up.
Mm-hmm.
But
Corrupt.
yes, corrupt.
Very corrupt.
But I'm trying to think.
That's
oh, yeah.
why we learn to do everything the opposite of what they're doing right now.
Mhm.
Yes.
We are good media.
Because
alright?
we're trying to
Yes.
fix the media.
Yeah.
Period.
Woohoo.
Mhm.
But oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I mean, they literally found him like attractive and everything back then, and people are doing that now,
Yeah.
which
like on
makes me so
TikTok, you
mad
go
on
on
TikTok.
TikTok
I've seen that
and
back then.
People make like
Yeah.
edits.
It's not really like I know.
Yeah.
Ew, that's
Like
that's
of
just
him in
wrong.
court, even like
Yeah.
what?
Like, do you want me to make
They
an
were
edit
like-
of me beating you
yeah.
up? Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
They're
what I
like-
thought.
They're like, I would let him like do this to me and this to me. I'm like, girl,
No.
Girl.
no, ma'am.
Bruh. That is
Serial
disgusting.
killers were like way more like they could get away like way more easily. And then you know how the Golden State Killer like got caught through like DNA
Mm.
evolved
Like
so
40
much.
years later, though.
Yeah. But I mean they caught
40
him.
years
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
The
like, through
well,
his,
but
like,
if I
like,
remember right,
relatives.
yeah, it was, and he is still alive. He did face trial.
Yeah.
But I
40
think I'm trying to
years
remember
later.
back to criminology. I want to say the FBI says there's something like 40 or 60 active serial killers in the United States at any given time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's way too many.
Oof. What's that one clown killer's name?
Wasn't that John Wayne Gacy?
Yes,
Yeah.
John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah.
You know how
He was the clown.
He like hid their bodies in his little crawl space.
No.
That is.
Oh wait, yeah, I think I might have heard of that.
Yeah, I watched a
Mhm.
documentary.
Funny
on it.
story about that, actually.
I don't think anything.
Well,
I'm
Not
kind of
funny.
like
Well,
really
the guy.
worried where this is going
Okay.
now.
I know.
not funny, but it's really coincidental. But so I'm trying to remember who it was. I think it was my grandpa's side of the family. I don't know if it was like his aunt or something like that.
Mhm.
But she was working.
Your grandpa's side of the family?
Yeah.
Which grandpa? Your mom's?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, how are you? Wait.
Yeah, you gotta say your mom.
Normally
Oh
it's
yeah,
your
yeah.
mom
My
or your
mom's
dad's
side of the family. Sorry,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think of like the person and I just say that. But listen, so basically, I think it was like his aunt or something, and she was working at a restaurant, and this guy, he shows up for work, or well, like he's homeless, you know, and he's like, hey, I'll do anything, you know, for any money, you know, I just need some money, and you know, just give me a job. And he was just like saying stuff like that, right? They didn't give him a job, I think. Maybe they did just something small to give
Just
him money.
something to do real
Yeah.
quick.
Mm-hmm.
But they figured out that was John Wayne Gacy.
Oh my god.
Literally.
No way.
That
Yeah,
was him.
John Wayne Gacy, he's been active in Colorado. They've traced
He was
crimes
active in Colorado.
to him in
yeah.
Colorado, yeah.
And she saw the
Ted Bundy
newspaper about
as well.
him, and it was him.
Oh my god.
It was him.
That's kind of scary.
I know.
Yes.
So once again, not funny, but just coincidental is what I
laughing
meant to-
anyways.
Yeah, it was messed up.
Ooh.
Like, could you imagine finding out that he was literally John Gacy like
No.
a day later?
No, that'd be.
I
Oh my
would
gosh,
throw
I
up.
Yeah.
despise clowns so much.
This-
I watched this one movie on Netflix. It was like called The Terrorizer or something like that.
Is it like the white and
Oh.
black
Yeah.
clown?
Oh my god!
Yes,
I started that.
one is disgusting.
It showed.
Like,
It was a
no.
little too graphic for my
Yeah.
preference.
No, and he was spooky looking for
Spooky,
sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Wait.
Well,
Oh.
before we move too far from it, the thing I had heard, so of course John Wayne Gacy, they've said he was in Colorado. We have things that we trace to him. In Rye, so when you're going to San Isabel,
Yeah.
you know, when you exit there,
Yeah.
I think
I've
on the
been to Rye.
left, there's like the Obies, whatever.
Mhm.
And then when you go right, there's like that gas station.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So it was like 1970s, and Petrick meant without fail, whenever we travel, whenever we go past that gas station, he mentions it, and my mom does too. Which Petrick, of course, is my uncle. He's my mom's brother.
Mm-hmm.
He mentions every time, he says, that's where Andy Joe Lepley disappeared from. And it was a kid. They didn't know him, but it was like a big story when it happened.
Right.
But he was abducted in like, I think it was maybe like 75-ish, somewhere around there, from that gas station, and they've never found him. And now that we've confirmed, like now that people have confirmed that like John Wayne Gacy operated for some time in Colorado, stuff like that, as he moved across the country, now they're starting to
Do they
question if
believe he was a
Andy Joe
victim?
Lepley got taken by John Wayne Gacy. Yeah.
No, that's scary.
Probably.
Oh,
Yeah,
Probably.
that makes me like
Yeah.
scared of that gas station.
I know.
Yeah.
I was just
And
there not that
I'm
long ago.
talking like when you're
I've been there.
from where
Yeah.
we are right now at Centennial,
Right.
you're talking maybe 25 minutes.
Right. Yeah. it's not
Maybe
that
even
far.
less, maybe 20 minutes.
Mhm.
Because once you get on the highway, you're talking 20 minutes from where we're standing right now.
Right.
That is.
This stresses me out.
I watch a lot of true crime. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Mhm.
a crime junkie.
ID.
I watch podcasts. I watch YouTube. Like I watch this girl do makeup and talk about.
Oh,
murder
I know who
mystery,
you're talking
Bailey
about.
Sarian.
Yeah, I
Oh
think
yeah.
so.
Mm-hmm.
That one I think I used to watch that one.
No,
but
that one's
I don't.
really good. Yeah, she doesn't make as many videos. She does like a podcast about like history.
Yeah. I try
history
not to watch
scandals.
too much like that because then I'd become paranoid.
Yeah,
Like
I
today
get
when we were
really bad
here,
anxiety.
we heard footsteps. Like
Oh, it
There's
was way
people
more
running.
than footsteps.
No,
Yeah.
Like
it was,
shaking the entire
shaking.
room.
And we heard
Like
them down here, and then
stomping.
Isaiah and I went out to check, and we heard them upstairs, and we ran
Scissors
back to
in
the room.
hand.
Yeah, I grabbed
Yeah.
Pen-
the scissors,
Pen in hand.
and we went upstairs, and we were searching for them, and, then the
Isaiah
janitors told
asked
us they were
the
just
janitor.
Yeah, I
baseball
asked the
guys.
janitor,
Were you running up here?
Running up here?
yeah.
He goes,
No.
no.
It was the
There's the baseball boys, and I'm just holding up.
And then he's like, "Who are you?"
Still scary
Who are
though. Like
you?
Who are
you
you?
never know. You never know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because it's very. I'm not gonna say it actually.
Because what? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't want to say that.
Okay. Well, the doors were open, and that's how I got in here. like the main entrance.
Right.
That's what I
So
was
anyone
not
could
gonna
just-
say.
Oh, that's what you were not gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because then people are gonna find
Well-
out that you just get up in here. Maybe cut that part.
Well, here's the thing. Those are already open for the baseball boys, I'm assuming, right? So
Yeah.
it's
They
whatever.
stay locked though normally, right?
Oh yeah.
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 Doors are always locked. Yeah.
And we're fine. We're
I'm
fine.
just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be paranoid after this episode talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
They could just break through one of the windows.
Okay,
Stop.
let's not.
I think we need to.
Well, I'm just saying, like-
isn't one of them cracked? There's a crack in one of
there's
the
a
windows.
crack in like the
Well,
long one.
and do you know what caused that?
No, I don't.
Tornado.
No, the
Yeah, it was a tornado. We
So-
have those here.
Yeah.
you know how
Don't jinx it.
Coming.
You never
we're
know.
building a new building, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So part of the reason why we need a new building is because
Break
this
the
building is
Just
sinking.
that
Okay.
crack. Oh.
No. Yeah, the one crack in the window. Ah, new building. Time for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
We're not replacing that window.
Too much.
No, but so this building is sinking. That we have like foundation issues. That's why we needed a new building.
Sinking at this moment. Just kidding.
As it sinks, we see like windows crack and stuff like that because the frames they're changing shape.
Oh.
Yeah.
I never thought of that. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
that-
someone like got
that's-
into a fight or
No.
like threw a
It
rock or
isn't the
something.
building.
They threw
It's
a brick
me
at the
who's in the
frickin'-
building.
Yeah. No, that's why that window's
You
broken.
Really thought you ate.
Yeah. And it's just like a crack. It's not bad.
Shut up.
Yeah. That's why that's like that.
You really thought you ate?
Give me that plate.
All right. So our main topic was movies. Now we moved to murderers and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Maybe
that's
Netflix
just kind of
series.
hilarious.
You know, I don't
Um,
really watch a lot of movies. Like, I was thinking about this topic and I was like, yeah, movies would be fun to talk about, but I realized that I haven't seen like a lot of the classics. Or
That's what
anything
I was
like
going
that.
to talk about. I was going to talk about the new movie that's coming up by Jordan Peele, which is Nope.
Yeah.
And I don't
Oh.
actually.
Yeah, that trailer premiered during the Super Bowl.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't
And
even see it.
I got to see it in the IMAX theater, and that was just amazing.
Oh, the actual movie is out already, or just
No, he saw the
the
trailer.
trailer?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was just like, what even is this? You know, like at first it wasn't, you know, like anything scary. And I was like, okay. And then like all the lights went off in their house and it was like dark. It was like a farm.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And here, I think I should just show it to you
that
guys.
reminds me of the
I'd like to watch that.
movie. What is it called? Like, Be Quiet or something like that.
Oh,
Or
is it?
Oh, Quiet Place?
Quiet
Quiet
Place.
Yeah, Quiet Place.
That
Yeah.
movie. Yeah, you haven't watched that?
I have.
That's
I've
John
watched that
Krasinski,
movie.
isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
He,
See, I don't know like the directors and stuff.
Yeah, I don't either.
He's the actor.
I just know
Yeah.
the actors.
Him and his wife are in it, aren't they?
Adam Sandler.
Mhm.
is
I
my
think, yeah.
Mhm,
favorite.
that's
Yeah.
him and his wife.
I guess that makes it like
Definitely.
easier to portray the character then.
Yeah.
We
Yes.
need an Adam Sandler day.
Okay, so we're gonna show the trailer now, and then we're gonna watch it. So.
Did you know that the very first assembly of photographs to create a motion picture was a 2-second clip of a black man on a horse? And that man is my great-great-grandfather.
Great.
There's another great-grandfather. But that's why back at the Haywood Ranch, as the only black-owned horse trainers in Hollywood, we like to say since the moment pictures could move, yeah, skin in the game.
What's a bad miracle? They got a word for that.
Yeah, nah.
Well, I can see why it's called Nope.
Nope. Yeah, at first I was judging it like, you're gonna make a movie called just Nope, but the trailer is so good. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Jordan Peele, so you know who that is, right?
No.
Have you ever heard of
I'm not
Key and
gonna lie.
Peele on Comedy Central?
Oh, that guy, yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like an SNL skit style. But it's like higher quality production. Like it's not kind of sitcom style live. Like they actually tape it. But so he's one of the guys that started that, and he's gotten into directing now. And I haven't had a chance to watch any of his movies, but his trailers are like incredible, and he's like receiving high praise from everyone for his ability to just direct. So yeah, yep. Well, and that trailer is crazy because like after I thought about it later, I was like, okay, this is Aliens. But when you're watching it, you have no idea what it is. Like that's how
Exactly.
I know,
well
it
he
was
has
like-
it hidden.
That's what makes it good. Like, cause
Yep.
it's not obvious of what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
It's just a really good trailer. Like I didn't even know what it was at first when I was watching it in theaters.
Yeah. It
And
looks like it's gonna be fun.
Well, yeah, kind of like that, but also it was just like really, like just really confusing at first. And even then, I didn't know that it was going in the direction of aliens until I saw that UFO in the sky.
Yeah, I
And
feel
I
like
was
it
like-
keeps you very interested.
I know. Also, what was that like eye? That like that weird
Oh, yeah.
alien eye, like in
Oh.
black and white. What is that? Is that from a
Yeah.
movie? Like the thing?
When I first seen the crab, I was like, "Are these crabs gonna turn into like giants?"
I don't know. It was just really weird. One of my favorite alien movies, two of my favorites, I guess, would have to be Signs and also Dark Skies. I don't know if you've ever seen Signs.
I don't think I've
haven't
seen
seen
either
any of
one.
those.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Those ones are the scariest
Ooh,
alien movies
I
I've
don't
ever
like
seen.
sci-fi movies.
I don't either.
They scare me like
Do you mind if I show them another thing, Jacob?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
like the
You
ones
can.
about the world like ending. I cannot stand those. They like make me think too
Yeah,
much.
they
Yeah,
freak you
those
out.
World
are
at
weird.
War?
Huh?
World at War, or whatever?
World at
never
War.
watched
What was
that.
that? I haven't seen
You
that.
guys don't know what that is.
Uh-uh.
No.
Wow. Wait, you didn't even like... no, I don't think so. We read it in Connect. No, not in Connect. Maybe it wasn't. It was in elementary.
I read
What?
Mhm.
Fahrenheit
I went there too.
451.
I went-
Yeah, I know, but maybe you didn't. I don't know. They
Oh,
changed the lesson
dang.
plan or something.
Yeah.
But
World at War. What's it about?
aliens. But it's basically where the world
No.
ends.
Are you thinking War of the Worlds?
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
Yeah.
Look this
Yeah.
up.
War of the Worlds was... It might be a book. I don't know. But it was, I want to say, in the 1940s. So
Yeah,
before
it
TV,
is.
remember they did radio skits?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That's what it was.
And so it was like essentially TV, but there was like the sound effects, everything like that. It went over your radio. And it seemed so real when they did War of the Worlds
People
that people
believed
honestly thought like an alien invasion was like upon us.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't know it was fake. Like that's how good it was. They thought it was a real like news bulletin and everything like that. And yeah, they were freaking out.
Okay, I'll have to
Oh.
save this
I don't think
one.
I watched that.
Okay, I'm going to show them this
Scary.
scene. So,
Okay.
we're going to play the scene right here. Oh, wait, I got to connect it.
No, it's connected.
It's not.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He shut his Bluetooth off.
Yeah, I did.
Why'd you shut your Bluetooth off?
Because we didn't need it anymore, and if also, like, what if there's a notification or something?
Well, I have it brought down.
Oh, okay.
No, you're connected. Yeah, you are.
Play it.
It says not connected. Now it is. Okay.
There you go.
What's the matter?
There's a monster outside my room. Can I have a glass of water?
What's wrong with the water next to your bed?
It tastes old.
What are you thinking about?
Why do you talk to Mom when you're by yourself?
Makes me feel better.
Does she ever answer back?
No.
She never answers me either.
It is good.
It does look good.
I
It looks.
know.
Made by the same
It's
director
gonna
that
give
made
me
Split.
Nightmares.
Hmm.
Okay, so we're back. Okay, we're at. We'll show the clip until 1:40. I gotta take note of that. Okay. Okay, so, yeah, Signs is good movie. I keep forgetting what the director's name is. I'm gonna have to search it up. Let's see. Let's see. It's M. Night Shyamalan, or yeah, it's definitely Shyamalan or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But he made Signs. He's made Split, and I think what's the movie that follows it? I don't know what it is, but yeah, he always has good endings, and he always has good turning points, and like his movies are just, I don't know, really good. But I think he's really only made scary movies. He's actually appeared in pretty much all of his movies except for Split, like it just like as an actor, just kind of funny.
Really?
Yeah, but yeah, he actually used to like make movies like at his house, and he like had like a really bad camera, but he would just like make like these like superhero movies, and they would just like look
Oh my gosh.
but they were like really like they just didn't look good at all.
That reminds me of the series on Netflix where like they show how movies were made. Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
but yeah, he just didn't have a good camera, but he wanted to be a director and everything.
Yeah. They
And-
showed how like they made the first, what was it, like the Halloween movie or like
Yeah.
one of the Jasons. I don't know.
But yeah, that was just like when he was like, I don't even know, like 15 or something. And he would
Jeez.
just like pretend to make movies and stuff like that.
Did you guys ever make home movies?
Yeah.
No, I used to pretend that I was like a vlogger, like a YouTuber.
Oh, I did that.
Oh
too.
yeah, everyone did
Yeah,
that.
but I
Yeah.
never made
Who hasn't done
movies.
that?
I know. Bree still does that.
Maybe
does.
that's
She
what
should
we
start a
need to
channel.
do. Like maybe we need our own vlog channel.
No,
Because there's a lot of
You
cool
know
stuff
what?
we do.
Actually, yeah.
I
And we could all do,
suggested
like,
that
combined,
for-
combined videos and stuff.
Yep.
for
Be like,
Bulldog TV's
"There
like
was
one of
just a
their
fight today."
assignments.
My
Yeah.
POV.
I suggested like a vlog, like a day in the life of a student, you know?
Mm-hmm.
No,
That'd
that's
be
a good
cool.
idea.
Like
That's
just give him a
Like-
camera and be like, oh,
No,
I'm leaving
like-
class, and I'm like,
Yeah.
No, like, oh, I like, and then after school I go to this sport, and then
I feel like it would feel so fake though. Like that's the thing. Like it just would be like simple. Like who wants to watch it? You know?
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't
here,
know. It'd be fun to watch it.
let's do this. So if people would like to see possibly a Bulldog TV vlog start.
Bulldog vlogs.
Comment. Put a
Yes.
comment, say I
I'm
want
gonna
to see
go-
that,
I'm
or
gonna
like
comment.
you
I'm gonna
wouldn't
comment
get
on
it.
it like 5 times.
I'm gonna be like, yes, right now.
Subscribe
I
to
wanna
this
see
channel
Brandon
if you
vlog.
haven't already. Like, turn on notifications, all that
Hit the
good stuff.
notification
Yeah,
bell.
hit the notification bell and give me a high five.
Yeah, and please don't dislike, because we can't see who you are, but we can
Do you think
see
this
that
is
you
how they
dislike
act?
it.
Like whenever someone like dislikes the video, they're like, "If you dislike this video,
Did they
go
turned
I
off
will
dislikes?
find
Did you
your
know that?
I-
Well, you can
They do
still
that.
dislike, but you can't see it.
Yeah, right.
You can't see the
only
number, yeah.
Creator.
Only the creator knows it.
Yeah.
The world's gone soft.
Yep.
Literally, we're gonna start getting canceled for saying that you can't dislike our video.
Let's talk about the fact that YouTube had YouTube Rewind, and then after Fortnite
Oh, I
came
know.
out, sucked.
Yep.
Oh my
I bet you that's the reason that you can't see the number of dislikes anymore.
Yeah, it is
Yep.
because they don't want to see their own, and they're just like,
Huh.
let's cancel everybody else's and just
Yeah.
make it, look like a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But oh lord, their YouTube rewinds were just so terrible after
Oh, they
like
were?
Fortnite had came
Yeah.
out, and they made that like a thing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because
And-
I used to look forward to YouTube Rewind.
Me
Like it was
too.
fun.
It was good.
But then I can't remember
I
what
did.
was it. 2018.
We don't know what those are. I don't know what that is.
YouTube
I'm like,
rewinds.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
YouTube Rewind was essentially a video that YouTube made because
Yeah.
YouTube's a company.
Right.
It was a video that they made of like just the year in review. It's essentially what it was.
And they had other content creators in there, which made it like really
Yeah.
fun. Like
And it was like the
Oh, okay.
biggest things to
What does
happen
Fortnite have to do with that?
like
because
on the
they
internet.
made it a thing because Fortnite was popular, and it was just like cringe,
Oh,
Yeah.
it just had
Oh,
like
okay.
Fortnite.
kind of basically.
I think 2018 was the first one that like truly was a dud.
Yeah.
Um
They had Will Smith in there. He's like, ah ha ha.
No,
Zaza,
that
Zaza."
wasn't that one. That was the year after, I thought.
Mm-mm,
Oh
was
no,
one.
that was the one that
was.
was that
'Cause
was
everyone was
2018.
making fun of it.
Yep. Yeah, that was 2018, and then the one after
I've
that,
never heard of
they
that.
tried to fix it, and it was even worse than
Really?
the last one. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And now
Yeah.
they don't even make them anymore.
No.
Dang,
They
they
don't.
ran off the internet.
Yep.
YouTube
So
literally got ran off the
that's why
internet.
you have to look at like now I have to look forward to like Google's year in review.
That was just bummish, dude. Like, why did they even
Bummish,
make
bummish.
Fortnite the whole thing? Because
I
Fortnite
know.
was
That's
kind of just like,
rubbish.
it wasn't
That's
even like that
rubbish.
popular
Rubbish.
anymore.
Yeah.
And everyone just like started not to like it because it was just.
I know. And and see,
just
YouTube
rubbish.
Rewind used to just show the biggest stuff from that year. Like it
Exactly.
was the coolest things that happened. It
All
was
the
edited
slime
really cool.
channels.
Like it looked
And
great.
it was real content.
Exactly. And then 2018 they decided to make it almost story driven, and the stories they chose for it were terrible, and it was written terribly, and it
was bad. It was bad. I'm like literally
Yeah.
remembering it now. It's so cringe.
Like we early on when we started, like we had some rough patches, and just things that we made and stuff like that, because we just weren't that good yet. I mean, we
Right.
were still learning, stuff like that.
Right.
Not this year. Like I'm talking when I started when I was a sophomore, like when this
Yeah.
first became a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I can honestly say I've never made anything as bad as that 2018 YouTube Rewind.
Dang,
They had a
you're like-
million
And-
dislikes.
yeah, and it was overnight.
funny.
It became the most disliked video in
Yeah.
YouTube's
way.
history.
YouTube's own video became the
broke
most
their own
disliked
record.
video.
Yep.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, that's definitely why they showed their comments.
And I'm talking like you've got a probably $2 million budget for that video.
Right.
They made.
I don't have $2 million, and I still have not made anything as bad
They
as
made
that
a-
2018 Rewind.
They made mukbangs like the whole thing as well, and that, and it was just
Oh, they're gonna-
embarrassing.
Oh yeah, no, I would never watch.
I know.
They're gonna shadow ban you for talking trash on them.
That's another thing as well.
Come get us, YouTube.
Yeah, come get us, YouTube.
Come
No one
after
likes you.
Please.
No one.
We don't even need you. No, I'm just kidding.
Because a lot of their content creators have been talking about how YouTube has just been suddenly. It's happened to Markiplier. Do you guys know Markiplier?
Mm-hmm.
And it's happened to Corey Kenshin. He's Markiplier was definitely more famous than Corey Kenshin at the time. Corey Kenshin was really small, but they both got warned. I think Jacksepticeye got warned as well for a video that was way in the past, like years ago, and they got warned
the
because
world
of
wasn't
something
soft.
that was done. Yeah, Well, I don't know. It's not even that. It's just they warned them for something.
Like that happened way long
And having
ago.
a certain amount of warnings, like if you get 2 more warnings, you get like banned. Or
Yeah,
something
it's kind of
that.
like community
So
guidelines.
Which
first
isn't
you
fair
get
at
like
all.
demonetized.
Yeah, it depends. I don't know how it all
Mm.
works, but they talked about in there like, why are you doing this? Like, why aren't you guys responding or anything? Why aren't you guys removing them? I mean, like, what can we do to fix this? They just didn't really respond or help at all. So all my homies hate YouTube.
Yeah. Well, and supposedly, this has never been confirmed, whatever, but from what I've read online, so there is a number to call, like you can call YouTube, but no one knows that number unless you have like 1 million subscribers. Like it's not anywhere online. I can't pick up the phone and call it.
Darn.
Drop the number.
I've heard that that's a
Markiplier.
thing. I don't know if that's true,
They
but
should
I've heard that
expose
before.
The number. Leak the number.
Yeah, leak the number
If
so
they,
we can
I
use
bet
our
you
new.
if they did leak it, they would like get their channel deleted.
Probably, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
They would
once
get
you have
their
1 million
existence
subs, they already know
deleted.
who you are.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
They
kind
know
of like
exactly who
Tesla
you
and
are.
their early access program. So like when you're in the early
Eliminate
access, you
you.
have beta like software and everything like that that the rest of the fleet doesn't have.
Right.
And if you post videos, pictures, whatever, like showing it off,
You'll be
Tesla like
canceled.
hunts you down and reverts your car back to standard release. Like you're kicked out of the beta program if you post stuff online.
Dang.
They hunt you down.
Yeah.
Gee.
Oh yeah.
They send like a Tesla robot.
No. They like track where it came from to like the owner and the VIN, and then they
IP
force a
address.
software update that like reverts your car back to fleet standard, and you no longer have beta software.
Dang.
Yep.
Interesting.
I wonder who they send.
The FBI.
Yeah.
Well, software updates they're over the air,
Oh.
so they just find out who did it, and then they just send an
Made
update
it
to your
sound
car.
like they sent like agents or something.
No,
So they
they
can,
send
like,
an update to
literally
your car.
control your car.
Yeah.
Sort
They're
of.
like,
Yeah.
They probably can't like
You're done.
control it.
Well,
it,
I mean,
They're
it,
like,
it can
"You're
still
done.
drive. They just
You're done."
remove your beta software.
oh, okay.
Here we
Yeah.
go with the you're done.
So they don't even have
Yeah,
to
if we
like
were to add that to
remove
the
it
soundboard.
like from the car. They could just do it over like.
No, it's just
Online?
like updating your phone.
Oh.
You get an update on your car, and when you install it, you have lost all your beta features.
I like how you talk about like Tesla controlling your car, but you don't talk about how literally Apple or
Oh.
like all these companies control your phone basically.
They do. They do. They literally see you. They see what you're doing.
I guess it's different because it's a car, but
But I'm not gonna lie. I have a bunch of Alexas in my house, and they be watching my every move.
Alexa
Literally,
is really weird.
They
Yeah.
record like even when you're not like saying anything to them. They record your like conversations.
Oh yeah, we
in your house.
had one, and after like a week, my dad decided that he hated it, and it's still sitting unplugged in our house. Like,
oh my
it's just
gosh.
been unplugged for so
we
long.
have one in like I don't even know how many we have. It's an how would you say that word? I don't know how you say that word.
Hmm.
An ungodly amount. or
Ungodly
something.
amount.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. We have like
How many would you say?
we have one downstairs in like the kitchen, and then I have one in my bathroom, one in my room, and then my mom has one in her bathroom and one in her room, and then we have one in like a different room.
No,
siblings'
Isaiah, they're
room.
not that expensive.
No.
They're
Yeah.
not.
No, I think
No,
like, the
Alexas
Echo
are
Dots,
cheap,
aren't they,
yeah.
like $20.
Yeah, they're like
Oh,
$20.
never mind
Yeah,
then.
but
Yeah.
but my mom, she has like a very like spending habit, you know, like she like likes to buy things on impulse. So she bought like a $200 one. It's the one with the screen, like the fat like
Oh,
You're
yeah.
out here like
screen.
exposing your mom.
I get my habits from her. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm an impulse buyer. I see something, I'm like, I gotta buy that.
I'm like
I do that too.
to be
I don't
honest.
even need it. I just want it.
Yeah, like the Target. I could
I
go on
can't-
for hours about Target, but
Oh.
the $5 section at Target, I buy so much from there. I have like a bunch of
Yeah.
crates and stuff like that that I've just never used, but I had to buy it, you know.
Yeah.
Bro,
I
can
have
we-
a bunch of stuff in my room I don't use.
Can we talk about literally how like Facebook or some it was
Oh,
Facebook,
I
huh?
watched-
Because okay, so they had this whole thing going on about like ads popping up on Facebook, but it would be things that you were just talking about like
Yeah,
5 minutes
yeah,
prior
yeah.
to that.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a big story.
I watched this thing on YouTube. It was like on Vice, like their YouTube channel, and it's like I forgot what they call like that segment, but basically like if they don't want to show their identity, they put this mask on and they talk about like ex companies that they used to work for. Like I saw this one episode and it was talking about how they worked at this hotel and like all like the higher up people would come like just to do like crazy things there. Like there was so much like crazy like wild things going on in that hotel and on yachts I seen. But it was this one, it was about Facebook, like where they take down videos and stuff. Like they have like this like crew, I guess, that they like monitor like posts. They're like if they think it's like okay to have, then they'll keep it up, but if they think it's like too crazy, like too graphic or something, then they have to take it down. And the guy was talking about like all the like terrible things he's seen, like and it messed with his like him mentally, like because like
Like
I don't
PTSD.
know. Yeah, he has. Yeah, they like
That's
get PTSD.
terrible.
Like
That's like what?
yeah. Oh, I wish.
Because
I
like
could
you
find
have to go through something
video,
traumatic.
yeah.
I mean, you think about war,
Yeah.
PTSD, but like
They see like terrifying things. Oh, go ahead and talk, because I'm gonna
Okay.
try to find like what it's called.
I was actually thinking about Shine. Is that what it is? That company that sends you can order clothes.
Oh yeah, Shine. I don't really know.
Shine.
Yeah,
how to
Sheen
pronounce
or
it, but
something. Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
their whole company is really
There-
weird.
No, it's. I guarantee you, if I go on my Instagram right now, if I had service, I would. I guarantee you, I would have a
Get a lot
Shein
of ads.
ad. Yeah,
Hmm.
they come a little too frequently.
Cause you buy a lot of stuff from there,
I don't.
Sorry.
or
I
you look
kinda
at
do.
stuff.
I just kind of look at stuff.
It's
Then that's probably why. But
Yeah, but
Shine has a lot of really weird, like I've seen videos and pictures and TikToks of people getting their packages and there being literal bugs in them.
like
Really?
infested.
And I actually heard, I think there was some kind of body part in there
what?
one time.
Okay, I have
don't know
not
if
heard
that was
this.
true.
I have.
I haven't heard.
Sheen
Yeah, I've
before.
heard the bugs. I haven't heard a body
it's
part.
called Vice
I don't know.
Informer. Like, so it says like the title and then it says Informer. So the ex-banker on cocaine binges and 600K bonuses. Like, and it's this guy telling stories about like this kind of this bank he used to work for and like all the crazy thing he sees. And then this one, it says drugs, sex, and death on billionaires' mega yachts. And he used to work on the yachts. So it shows like everything that happened.
That's creepy.
Not
I
surprised,
swear,
though.
Like, today is the
Yeah.
only day that I haven't got a Sheen ad. I'm getting so many jewelry
It
things. though.
says
It's kind of odd because I don't
Yeah.
think I ever looked it up. I was just talking about jewelry, but
the horrors
still
of being-
there.
the horrors of being a Facebook moderator.
Ooh.
And
A Facebook moderator?
yeah, traumatic content such as hate speech.
Oh,
I can't say this word.
let me see.
Hate speech.
The
Yeah.
one on the top or the bottom?
Yeah, hate speech.
Oh.
That word.
Oh.
And brutal violence. I'm not going to say that word. Hate speech, something, and brutal violence are just some of the topics this Facebook content moderator was faced with on a daily basis. We hear from a man who explains how Facebook moderating finally took a toll on his mental health. During his time at Facebook, he had to make complex moral decisions in mere seconds, and only after he left the company did he realize how profoundly it impacted him when he was diagnosed with PTSD.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he said like that he'd be going like so fast, like when he would go to his house and he'd be laying down, he would like think of something, like an image would pop up in his head and he'd be like, well, what if there was something I missed in that picture that like I had, like, you know, like that I should have taken it down.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What do you...
Wow.
That's actually really crazy that you get PTSD from that.
Yeah, and they said that they would have like these classes like with like kind of like
Mark
therapeutic-
Zuckerberg.
like kind of he was talking trash on that guy, and he was like talking about how they did like these little therapy sessions, like these little painting classes, like to get your mind off of it.
Oh my
But it was
gosh.
just too much.
Wow.
Facebook.
Facebook. No, like there was like a guy like shooting himself on Facebook one time at one point.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Not
So-
good things.
You know, there actually is.
Social media just in
I kind of
general,
understand because there's been Facebook. Oh Lord, there's so many bad things that have been posted on
Twitter is bad.
Twitter is
Twitter.
worse.
Twitter is so
worse.
bad.
And I don't know.
Like it's so uncensored.
Oh yeah, you could get away with a little too much on Twitter.
No, not a little too much. Like a lot. A lot.
Yeah,
I don't even want to talk about things that
No.
I've seen on there.
I don't think we should.
No, that is.
It's bad, dude. It
Yeah.
is so bad. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen,
that was the episode.
Yay.
that was the episode. We literally didn't even talk about.
A no.
We did talk
We
about.
did a
Maybe
little
you should
bit.
do a
No, you
new
did.
intro.
Yeah,
Like we're gonna talk about.
you did. So
Anything.
you kind of did like true crime,
Mhm.
then you did the movies, and then you kind of did like
The
social
Nope.
media and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Okay.
lot of conspiracies.
Yeah, local conspiracies too.
Yeah.
All right.
And legends,
Yeah.
pig legends.
Pigman.
Yeah, the
Pig
Pigman
Man.
of
He still scares me.
Pueblo City Park.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I think we'll end it off here. What do you guys think we should talk about in the next episode? You might not be in the next
I
episode,
know.
but what do you think we should talk about?
I would want to be on the next episode. No, just kidding. Oh, I don't know. I can't make decisions like
I
that.
can't either.
I can't think.
Maybe that should be another
Maybe
thing.
drop a suggestion.
Yeah.
Drop a
in the-
suggestion,
in the
yeah.
comment.
Yeah.
hmm
What do you want to hear
Yes.
about?
Maybe we'll talk about some tea, if
Ooh.
any tea happens,
Yeah,
like
like
in
Yeah.
celebrities.
Yeah, that'd be
I know,
good.
Dry
it's all kind
lately.
of boring recently.
It's been boring.
It's been
Yeah.
boring for sure.
When we
I know
literally
there's always
want
YouTube
drama to happen.
I know.
scandals.
We want drama.
We want drama.
Yeah, there is always YouTube scandals.
Yeah, like YouTubers, like
Yeah, that's true.
Always.
Cough, cough. How hasn't Tony Lopez been arrested?
that's a TikTok star.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But
Still
still.
relevant though.
hmm
Yeah,
Get him out.
yeah. All these
Zoe
influencer
Laverne?
scandals.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about her.
We're just
Nikita
dropping
Dragun.
names at this point.
Danielle Cohn, how old is she really?
Everyone says she's still 13. Nikita Dragun.
Oh,
You know, I don't know why, but when you said that
we should-
name,
we should definitely.
I just thought about a TikToker. We'll talk about that in the next.
Yes, we
one.
will.
But
To be
I'll have to
continued.
think about it. I'll have to think
we
about
know
it.
our next subject now.
Yes.
All right. There we go. Drop any suggestions though if you have any.
We'll get to
And
'em
we'll end it
later.
off here. All right. We'll see you in the next episode.